Welcome back, everybody. I am reversing out of the garage, and I know it's a novelty, but look at that, it goes down. It's so nice to have that. So yes, we have moved into the house since the last video. It has been over a week, and yeah, we've moved in. So again, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and yeah, then you'll be notified of when my videos come out every well, they should be coming out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So yes, we moved in. So since Tuesday last week, we yeah, got all that stuff out. Then the next day we sort of started packing things up and getting everything ready. And Thursday we got the keys, and it wasn't until Thursday lunchtime that we could actually start moving some things in. And then yeah, we spent basically the whole weekend moving in. We've got all the big things in. The only thing that we haven't is just small odd things. For example, if the camera will show it, I'm currently wearing Crocs because my boots are down at Rashid. So that's where I'm going first up. I need to go and get my boots. So yeah, we're all the big things are in, which is good. And the house is looking fantastic. I won't show you guys the house until, you know, it's sort of finished, because there are boxes and things everywhere. The TVs I've got to hang. I tried to hang one yesterday before we had to go out to lunch, and I don't have a stud finder on farm. Well, I do, but I couldn't find it, and we had another one and it doesn't work anyway. And I thought we'd missed the noggin, but I hit the noggin on an ant, like just the edge of it. I hate drilling into new walls. It's an absolute pain, but it's all good. I'll be able to fix that. So I might show you guys yeah, the adventures of me hanging a TV, who knows. But this morning I'm gonna grab Henry's ute, get that down to Hatton's. He's only got 2 tanks of flexi to go, and then he's moving down. Then the water truck's down there, so I'm gonna bring that back up. Then we're gonna get Wally. We're gonna get Wally all sorted, get that fired up, filled up with flexi, and get that ready. And what we're going to do is just run that to Henry every time he needs a fill. We'll just run out and fast fill him. And Dad's coming out today, so he'll jump on Wally and help me out with that. So yeah, while we're still in the process of moving things around, just give us a bit of a hand, so that'd be good. So right, first job, let's get some boots. So first things first, Dad's in town, so he's going to be coming out. And I told him about the stud finder issue, and he's like, well, would you like me to pick one up? I said, I'll have another look today and I'll see if I can find it. Now, I spent 5 minutes in this area here yesterday while the family was out there in the car, so I was rushed, and I couldn't find the bloody thing. I was like, I know it's here, because I've been playing with it. You know, when I found it, I was fiddling with it. You know, makes a noise. Anyway, I found it when I came around the corner there. It was there. I was looking here, in the drawers, in there. I looked in the cupboards there, everywhere but there. So anyway, stud finder clearly works, but it's got electricity on there. It's got everything. It works. See if I do this. Wait for it to clear. There we go. Moving. Boom. Found the stud. So it works. So I'll be able to mount the TVs a bit easier at home. So anyway, I'm gonna grab, I'm still in Crocs. I'm gonna grab Bill, head down to Rasheen, grab my boots, and then I'm gonna go and grab Henry's ute and get that to Hatton's. So Henry's heading out to do the flexi, and he's got 2 tanks to do. So this one and then another part one or whatever. Yeah, it won't be 2 full tanks. So he's got the wheat there and the wheat there to do, and then he'll be heading down to Hatton's, where we'll be using Wally. So I've obviously got Bill and his ute, and we'll get that rolling. And yeah, no, it'll be good. The crops are looking good. You might be able to see, well, you probably can't. It's a bit tipped out there, but I think that's probably from the flexi end, if he's sprayed there, or it's from the broadleaf spray, because that does get a bit hot sometimes, and yeah, it does does tend to tip it. But one thing I am noticing is I really need to get out and get fence line spraying. It is it's quite green around here now, but can only do what we do. I'll get to that job when I can get to it, and that'll be nice, because then all the fence lines will be all dead. No green weeds around. One thing I've oh, door nearly hit me. One thing I still got to get used to is every time we pull in down here is we've got to unlock the gate. It's yeah, normally we just cruise straight on in, but not anymore, which is good. Means that it stops anybody from coming in. But yeah, it's always handy if you have someone in there that can then hop out and do it for you. Have the old gate slinger instead of hang on, wrong number. Wait, why aren't you working? Oh man, trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Done! Easy as that, he says. I'll be leaving this gate open now, because we're going to be carting flexi in, and yeah, Henry's coming down, but more that the truck's going to be carting flexi in here, you know, multiple times a day. So there's no point having these gates closed. It's more just close them, you know, on weekends or when we're not actually down here using it. Just, you know, stop unwanted guests from coming on in. It goes to show, Monday morning, goes to show you how my brain's working. I've got Bill still on the back of Henry's ute, and I'm thinking, yeah, no, I need it because I need to come down here and then, you know, take the truck back up and I'll have Bill behind me. But I've come down in Henry's ute, so I didn't need to bring Bill down. But essentially what I could have done is just driven and as I went past the shed, just popped in, dropped the ute off, and then, and then come down here with Henry's ute. But I've towed it down here now, so I'll tow it back. But yeah, it's a Monday. But how good is the wheat looking out here? It's just looking fantastic. At some point we will need to go and do a crop tour and show you guys all the crops. They yeah, they're all looking good. As long as the rain keeps coming at the right times. It seems like we're not getting the big rains, we're just getting little bits of rain, but at the right times. As long as that keeps happening, yeah, we'll be all right. As long as it keeps coming in August, though. If we get a pinch in August, then yeah, it can really really screw the crop up. Right, time to see if I can get Wally started. I'm going to say no, and then we'll fill it up from those tanks just there. But in order to do that, I'll pull it round, then I've got to get a pump out, and I don't actually know if I'll be able to fill it from here or not yet. I have to find hoses. Not sure if I've got any. There is the smallish hose down, well, the small length hose I should say, back down at Atherton's, with the other pump there from when we were sucking the water on for Henry spraying. So I might have to go down and get that, and I will hope that Henry's sucked the last tank he's needed from there, because I got to get his hot hose from down there, and then that goes on this truck here, and that's how he sucks his flexi in on. So if I can knock two birds out with one stone, I'll do that. But let's just work on getting this thing started first. Tell you what, old Wally, let's give him some excitement spray, and we'll see if that works. Now I know it's not the best thing to do to use aero start on a diesel motor, but it's the only thing that seems to get that thing to work. Now, says I'm standing next to Fleetwood. I'm waiting to hear back from GAM Pumps. That's who we're getting the pump from here. It's been about 6 weeks this week since we paid for the pump, so it should be here, you know, now, well, this week. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them on where that is, because obviously, yeah, you they make it, and then it just sort of gets sent out. So who knows, it could be on its way to town. But yeah, we want to get it here so we can start with this project. I know a lot of you guys are keen to see us get into this. We are dead keen as well. So as soon as Henry's done flexing, things will have finally quietened down around the place, and Henry and I will start just ripping all this out, and then hopefully by then the pump's here, we can mount it up and get an idea and order some steel. Right, so I can't fill the truck up here, like I need that hose, and Henry is just coming in now to fill. So we'll go down there and we'll grab both of those hoses, be back up here, and then it'll work out perfectly because we'll be able to yeah, get it all sorted at the one time. Just save on driving, just so much driving. So this little hose here is the one that I need for filling up the flexi end, and then the hot hose that Henry's got just there I'll take as well and get that on the truck so that yeah, we can fill him. I mean, he can use the other hose, but I'll show you what this hose has got. That's a zero spill tap. So on that tap there, when he turns the taps off, you get like no drips coming out of it, and also you can't accidentally take one hose off or the hose off without having both taps closed. It's a safety feature, so it's a good thing to have when we're doing hot brews and when we are doing flexi. A hot brew is when like he's doing you know, batching and then sucking it out of the batcher. That's what we call a hot brew, because the chemical's going through the hose instead of through, you know, the little chemical hoses that we use. Worked quite well. Got it all filled up. I filled it to 10,000 litres. Henry obviously only takes 8, but because of where the outlet is on this, you know, you lose probably about 500 litres, and you know, I didn't want to decapitate or anything like that, so I filled it to 10 because, you know, Wally can handle the weight, and just a nice cruisy drive down, and yeah, we should be right. So it's Henry's not going to need a fill for about another hour, but it'll be down at Hatton's, so I'm just going to head down to Hatton's now. I've got stuff to do at my house, so I'm going to go and do that while I wait for him. Then I'll load him when he gets down there. I'll come back up, fill this up so it's ready to roll, and then yeah, I'll continue moving and doing stuff like that in between filling him. But I think by then Dad might be out. Yeah, we'll get down to the to Hatton's anyway. Henry is finished down at Atherton's now, so he's on his way down here. I'm leaving the truck running because it's I had to blast it with Aerostart again, so clearly it needs a bit more time to charge. So anyway, I'm just setting up the hoses so that when he gets here, he just pulls straight on up and we can fill him. So now that I've got no boom filling up with, I'll show you what this tap is, even though I've now got it upside down. So you can see how there's only a small little section here where the ball valve is, and the other one goes right up onto that, and that means that I can't open this tap until the other one pushes in on this, and then you can open it. So it's expensive, but it's worthwhile to get. Well, that worked quite well. Henry's getting a taste of the good life of what it would be like if we had someone on the ground and just brewing for him, and batching, but unfortunately we don't, so he gets a taste of the good life while we do some flexi in. So I'm going to go back to the shed, fill this up. Henry's going to be about another hour and a half. Then I'm probably going to go down to Roisin. I need to go and sort out the kids' trampoline. There's other stuff in the house I got to do, but I might just go and do the trampoline, and then we'll go and fill him again when he needs it. I've done all that I can for the trampoline. Obviously going to need another person and a truck to move that. So as you can probably see, I've loaded up with some office supplies. I've got drawers in the back there. I've got a shredder in the front. Kids' bikes are on the back. So got all that sort of stuff. Dad is now out here and Henry is needing a fill. So Dad is sorting that out for me. I just need to swing past the shed, grab myself a jerry can of diesel, because we're still getting used to living on the off-grid, and the generator is coming on during the night, like in the morning, and it's because we have the heaters on, only on low, but just to take the chill off the house, and because we can't use the fire yet. The fireplace isn't ready. The house was handed over to us not exactly complete, but we wanted the house handed over, so it's on us. So we can't use the fireplace to heat the house up, so we're using the heaters. Obviously that's using power, so the generator's coming on a bit more than what it should, so I just need to grab the fuel and take it down there so it's nice and full, ready for tonight. So along with the diesel and the bikes, you can see I've got the necessities. I've got the grog there as well. Got that out of the fridge from down at Rosheen and put that in the new one because I've got a bar now in the new house. I'll show you guys that when we'll do a tour of the house once it's all sorted. But yeah, look, I reckon I'll leave the video there. The only thing that's going to happen today, or the rest of the day, is me packing things away in the office, getting that set up. I've got a meeting later on today as well on Zoom, and I also might even try and get the kids' TV hung up properly. So nothing very interesting. So I shall leave it there, everyone. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one.